Hello, I'm Carly Ann, holistic attachment coach and founder of Follow Your Fire, your online membership for all things attachment styles and rediscovering yourself. Today, I'm giving you 3 tips on how to date someone with an avoidant attachment style or that seems to have some avoidant tendencies. Perhaps you are in a relationship with this person or you're newly dating. In fact, let me know in the comments, what is your situation? What brings you to this video? And as far as you're concerned, is this someone with an avoidant attachment, or are you just seeing some strategies playing out? Because that can absolutely happen. I often work with people who are in a relationship with someone who primarily is very secure, but when it comes to certain situations, such as conflict or talking about emotions, they can see that avoidant tendencies and strategies seem to be in place. It's very common. Or is it the case that you fall into these strategies and you're looking to learn more? Either way, let me know because I love to hear from you. Now, before I go ahead and give you these 3 tips, let me just say something that when it comes to putting these tips into practice and actually using them to help strengthen your relationship, to create whatever it is you're looking for, perhaps you're looking for more intimacy, more connection, less conflict, a longer term relationship with this person, whatever it is that you're seeking, just know that your ability right now to practice these tips, to put them into practice, it is going to depend as well on you, on your relationship model, on your attachment style. So for example, and this is not good, bad, right or wrong, this just is. If you are someone with a secure attachment style, you might find it a bit easier to put these tips into practice. You might already be practicing some of them. If you're someone with an anxious style, then it might be that you do find this a bit more challenging because you're activated as well, you're dysregulated, and it's possible that the avoidance strategies are enhancing your anxiety and your insecurities as well. So just be mindful of that. It's not that you can't practice it, but it might be that there is a bit more difficulty involved. And it's just, I think sometimes just naming that can take away some of the power of our insecurities. So let's dive into what you're here for. Let's give you the 3 tips for dating someone with an avoidant attachment style or avoidant tendencies. The first tip, I have to go here because we know that one of the needs of someone with that avoidant attachment is to have their alone time or to spend time with other people that aren't their partner or aren't the person that they're dating, for example. So my tip for you is a little bit different to what you would usually hear, which is to allow the space or to get used to the space. For me, I would say try to see if you can appreciate that space. You know, relationships really grow from that tendency and that ability to be able to lean into each other, to move back again, to lean in, to lean out, and to have that really natural flow. And having time and space, whether that is alone or whether it is with other connections in your life, it's really powerful. It's good for you both. And it not only does it allow other connections to grow, it's just really lovely for you both to experience that. My next tip is to really be mindful and to work on how you communicate and how you express yourself. Because sometimes, if we do feel like someone's pulling away, if we feel like someone's avoiding us, depending on what their technique is, what their strategy is in that moment, we can go into defense mode. And when we are in that place, we do not always communicate or express ourselves in the best way. And that's whatever your attachment style, let's be honest, perhaps more if there is that anxious, but it does apply to everyone. So just remembering things like sulking, tantrums, criticism, that conflict, it can really push them away. It can do the opposite to what you feel like you need right now and actually lead to more space. And even in some cases, like the ending of a relationship, which I'm guessing if you're watching this, that's not what you're looking for. And my final tip is for you to remember and to keep in mind that this is an equal relationship. So for you to make sure that you know your needs and you respect your needs as well. The reason I say that is because sometimes it can be that someone with those avoidant tendencies can just have a little bit more control, whether that is how you make your plans or you make yourself free for them, or you try to avoid certain conversations. Be mindful of your own needs as well. It's really important that you don't dismiss that, because it will enhance your own anxiety, unhappiness, sadness, feelings of frustration. So honor yourself as well. Honor what both of you need. And again, that's you modeling a healthy relationship. It's good for them to see that. It's going to mean that there's more chance of them feeling and acting secure as well. And I really would say this does especially go again if you fall into that anxious attachment, because you can really have the habit of quietening yourself down, hiding yourself, ignoring your own needs, and putting other people on a pedestal. So I really want you to move out of that habit, move out of that way of being and having relationships. And again, I know I keep saying it, but that's going to be really good for both of you. So I guess overall, it really is as well just looking at your own happiness and keeping your dreams, your habits, your goals alive as well. And your other connections. And that's going to work amazing for both of you. If there is anything that I've said today that you would like me to talk more about, then let me know in the comments, because it gives me really great ideas for other videos. I'm building a YouTube channel over here, and it's here to serve you and to help you, especially if you're on your journey of the moment at the moment of rediscovering yourself, personal development and healing when it comes to attachment and relationship wounds, and wanting to just experience more conscious and healthy relationships with yourself and with others. Like I said, do check out my membership. It's the place to be for attachment styles and rediscovering yourselves. As soon as you sign up, you will have immediate access to so many masterclasses, guest experts, resources, so many bonuses as well, all there to help with your healing. Not to mention the one thing that everyone really loves inside this community, which is each other, the support of people just like you that are also trying to understand and live by these new, secure, healthy frameworks, because you fully deserve that. So do not forget, you're enough, you are lovable, you are so, so worthy, and you're irreplaceable.